Good morning, my people. I am actually doing schoolwork as I should have been doing. So I'm just, and it's fun. I can't complain because it's actually drawing. Um, but I should have done it a while back. And I'm making this video because yesterday I told you after church, after the service, that my purpose for going to church was because I wanted to hear God's voice. And one thing I do want to clarify is that I know that for some people, God is a he. I grew up with God being a he, but for some people, God is a she, or God is, non-binary, I guess. Um, and I'm okay with that. It's, to me, what God represents is just that spiritual goodness. And whatever that spiritual goodness is to you, it's you, and I respect that. Um, but anyway, I wanted to share that the message that touched my heart so much that I needed to hear was that we are creatures that were not created to be alone. And the whole time I drove down and I created my video was about how I was feeling lonely. And one thing I didn't mention in the video was that, you know, I was questioning whether I was being weak by not accepting the fact that I'm alone. And that, why is this desire and need that I have to surround myself with people? But yet I love my alone time. Like right now I'm alone with Pepper. but but I'm fine because I'm keeping busy. I need to do what I need to do. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But anyway, but the service, the message yesterday was, what I gathered was that we are not creatures to be alone. We're not created to be alone. We're created to be with people. We're created to be part of a group. We're not meant to be loners, to be hermits. And that I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that, yeah, it's okay that you feel this way. It's okay that, and I'm so sentimental, I don't want to cry. It's okay that you are feeling lonely because there's nobody here. And that's because we're not meant to be alone. And I'm not talking alone as in I want to be married. I need to have somebody attached to my hip at all times. That's not, and that's not what I'm referring to. I guess is more like, knowing that, oh my God, I'm so sentimental. Knowing that, you have somebody there. And having somebody there genuinely, not because of what he or she can do for you, but just genuinely, And I know that my sissy is there for me. Like I know that no matter what, she's always going to be there for me. There is that companionship, right? That I can count on her, and I know she's going to be there for me no matter what. And then there's the companionship of a I don't know, like a more intimate connection, right? Um, and they're two different things, you know. So anyway, yesterday's message was that. Yesterday's message was, you know, it's okay that you feel alone because we were not created to be alone. You know, and I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. And there were other things that were mentioned that I was sitting here. I'm just like, let me make a video because I didn't really share what the message was that I heard, and and I'm sitting there and I'm sitting here with my sketchbook because I'm doing my homework, and I am taking notes like, okay, so what was it that was talked about? Because I know it was more than one thing, right, that I received from the message, and I cannot remember. So I'm guessing that the most important part was, and what I really needed to hear was that it's okay to feel sad that you're alone, and it doesn't make you weak, because we're not meant to be alone, right? So I mean, I'm still going to obviously work on being alone, right? But not torture myself or not make myself feel like shit when I feel bad that I am alone. I hope that makes sense. It makes a little bit of sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But anyway, that was the message. And that's what I wanted to make a video to share with you guys what the message was. Because I know that I did not share that yesterday. And I'm sure I will remember what the other things were. But right now, for whatever the reason, I can only remember that part. I guess that's the only part you were meant to hear through this video. All right. What do you want, Pepper? So I am going to continue my work. That was due yesterday. So I need to make sure that that I get it done. What do you want, Pepper? Pepper is being a pest. Wait, hold on. I got to show you. What's up, Pepper? All right, people. Bye-bye.